Hello everybody, it's The Last Raider. We're back with another video, and today I messed up and I put out a video that didn't have any audio. I did not check it. I'm sorry. Thank you in the comments for telling me. I take full responsibility for the video being shit. Because I don't put anything really entertaining other than maybe just a cover point. I do these off my phone and they're off the cuff, and I was in a bit of I was pressed for time the other day, running and working, delivering shingles, and I had just a few minutes to get a video out, and as soon as I got the video sent in, I ended up getting phone calls from my boss and everything like, hey, we got to get out there and get some shingles done. So I was like, all right. So I threw it up there and then uploaded it up last night. But I had to redo the video, so I said, let's be a little funny this time, all right? The last one was really rushed, dark and brooding. Let's be funny today, okay? I can be a little funny. Let's try some comedy, because I came up with something kind of a realization the other day. So I was sitting there, going through the whole Cecil thing. For those of you who don't know, Cecil had a cover with Dynamite, made almost 20 times the amount of money that they originally needed for this. Just a cover, not the book, just a cover made $9,000. Okay? Very impressive. Cecil, you're the man. But then Dynamite cucked out and said, the SJWs are screaming. A fat cat lady named Gayle Simone comes out there and starts screaming, who somehow is writing comics. I don't understand how she's writing comic books, because I've bought one of her comics and it sucks. And it's one of my favorite characters, Red Sonja. Damn, Red Sonja was the chick I wanted to have for a girlfriend when I was like 13. Because it was like, here's a chick that when the going gets tough, she stands back to back with you. I didn't get a redhead, but I got a Filipino, which was a pretty good consolation prize in my opinion. That wasn't even a consolation prize. That might have actually been an improvement on what I originally wanted. The only way that would make it better is if my wife turned into a redhead, which she's talked about doing that at some point. She's like, how do you feel about my hair being red? And I'm like, really? She goes, yeah, I didn't think an Asian chick with red hair would be awesome. I was like, no, actually, I think this would be awesome. There's a lot of, my fantasies are coming real at this point. So it'll be fun. But anyway, it got me to thinking at that point. When I was listening to Gayle Simone, bitch and moan about this, I realized something. Comicsgate's the new hot chick. Comicsgate is that chick that you find at the bar. And you've got the girlfriend, but you set, and like the comic pros are the girlfriend you've settled on. All right? You've been interested in, you've been trying, have someone for companionship for a while. And this chick, used to be hot, used to keep themselves up, was originally a blonde. Now she's a blue-haired, side of the head shaved, screaming about toxic masculinity, smelling like cat piss, fat, ugly land whale, who is just angry all the time and always telling you what you can and cannot do as a guy. And then here comes Comicsgate, who is hot, stays fit, has self-respect, likes dogs instead of cats. So she doesn't smell like a cat all the time. She actually has like a nice German Shepherd at the house with her, because she doesn't have a boyfriend right now, because she's looking for a guy that's willing to participate. She can drink beer with the guys. She plays poker night with the dudes. And she wins at poker because she's so hot, she's distracting everyone and messing up all the dudes' poker faces. Every guy wants to get in bed with Comicsgate, and the customers are the dudes. At the same time, you've got ugly, fat Gayle Simone, who's freaking out, who's a talentless hag, who's looking at real talent, who's staring at real talent, and she's freaking out. Her and Kwanzaa both are like this. They're both freaking out because the hotter chick has come along. And they realize that they're talentless. And they realize they're unlikable. And they realize that they just have ugly personalities. And they also realize that this newer, hotter, red-headed chick who has come along who is basically sitting out there saying, you know, if a guy would throw money at me, I'd be at home every single day. I'd be producing a product every single day if you put money out to me. The only thing I care about is whether or not you guys enjoy the product. I am here to, you know, do my thing. If I have a job, I'm going to do the job, and I'm not going to politically activate. I'm not going to do political activism to people. I'm not going to beat you over the head. I'm just going to provide good entertainment. I'm going to provide, you know, I'm going to be funny. I'm going to be helpful. I'm going to do all this other stuff that Kwanzaa and Gayle won't do. And they realize that there's a potential they could be replaced. It has nothing to do with misogyny. It has nothing to do with homophobia. It has nothing to do with racism. It simply has to do with the fact that your feminist ex-girlfriend is about to get replaced by a much hotter chick. That's all this comes down to at the end of the day. And it's just hilarious to me because you look at what is produced by, well, I mean, like, you look at Cecil here on the cover between two hot chicks. This is what most comic book guys want to see, something similar to this. We want to see an underdog, you know, make it big. We don't want to see Captain Marvel with her fixing to transition into Carl Manver's Captain Marvel. We don't want to see every single character we've got replaced with someone else, or replaced with some angry lesbian chick who you have no chance with anyway whatsoever in hell. It wouldn't matter if they're hot or not. We want to see, you know, good relationships. We want to have good stories. We want to have apolitical comic books, and we will pay for apolitical comic books. Just as no one wants to provide that. They want to tell us we're wrong for apolitical comic books, or we're wrong because we have a certain political belief. You're talking about with Comicsgate, you're talking about not just anti-left. Because I've seen people in Comicsgate who are liberal. I've seen people who are diehard conservative. I've seen people who are in between. I've seen homos in there, heteros in there. I've seen blacks, Asians, Hispanics, young and old. Comicsgate is just the fact that comics are literally for everyone. And you have this angry ex-girlfriend. I mean, you got this hot chick who comes out there and says, "What y'all doing?" And the guys, and you're out there with your friends, you're like, "Oh shit. We're barbecuing right now. I had the guys over for poker outside. You know, we was gonna have poker outside in the tent with some tiki torches, and we're gonna have some beer and hot dogs and do poker outside. You know, just kind of mix it up. You're fat, angry feminist Gayle Simone. Tiki torches are white supremacy. Eating meat is bad for the planet. Poker is as if you're betting. Is just like the betting upon slavery." And yada, yada, yada. Comicsgate sits there and goes, "Okay, y'all want me to grab a couple of cold beers for you and your friends so y'all can have a good time?" Yeah, we would like that, actually. I mean, really, I think I'm just going to leave the video there because that kind of just puts everything in perspective. Anyway, folks, I am the Last Raider. Thank you for watching the video, or basically just listening to the video. If you like the video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit the bell for notification. I put these videos out as often as I can. And if the new funny format, you know, me trying to be a little bit funnier, I'll try to comprise a few more jokes. It may interfere with the frequency of the videos, but if it provides a better form of entertainment, I'm willing to do that. Anywho, stay safe, stay frosty, folks. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.